Welcome back, True Seeker. Writer Nathan Lewis Jackson, best remembered for his work with Luke Cage and shows like Broke-ology, has reportedly passed at age 44. The story is that he's had a lifelong heart defect, and his wife says no autopsy is needed. But his death at age 44. He died on the anniversary of Huey P. Newton, the founder of the Black Panther Party. And this number 44 has been very fateful in black history. Malcolm X was assassinated on 44 date numerology. Of course, MLK was killed on April 4th, 44. Fateful number is 44. And in the language of Gematria, African American also equals 44. So I want to look at this, the passing of Nathan Lewis Jackson, and why the news was saved for September 5th, after the reported death on August 22nd that didn't make the headlines until, again, September 5th. Let me get the right thing up here. Okay. So, a lot of headlines just have him as the Luke Cage writer and producer, and we'll get to that. The significance of the show's last episode and his passing. But saving this news for, I wrote May 9th in the post. I meant to write September 5th. But the same types of things happen on May 9th. Both dates can be written 5-9 or 9-5. And again, Ephesians 6, 5 through 9 are the most infamous verses in the Bible about slavery. And in Gematria, the word slave is 59, like the word Negro, like Rasta, like blues. Before I caught wind of this story, I covered the death of Mike Williams on this day in the NFL at the young age of 36. And this man's also young, 44, not very old. But also the death of Hugh Douglas of the Eagles' son, also in the news. Breaking news on September 5th. And again, if you're new here, I'm talking about the deaths of young black men again and again in regards to the same number, 59, like how Black History Month ends on the 59th day of the year, February 28th, and like how Motown came out in 59. But there's a number of things that are interesting here. I'm going to skip over some of those details and just go to an easy one. The news was saved for May 9th. They're saying he died August 22nd, a date which can be written 22/8, like 228. And again, United States of America equals 228, so does the name Martin Luther King Jr. And Sumerian Gematria is just multiplying the alphabetic order times 6, so A is 6, B is 12, C is 18, D is 24, E is 30, F is 36, so on, counting by 6. The word death is 228. And again, there's that song out there called Gematria, the Killing Name, about how America is a killing name. And the only born American with a holiday named after him is Martin Luther King Jr., whose name just happens to equal 228, like the country, like death. Again, Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, coming from Kabbalah. Where he passed, Lenexa, Kansas, has Gematria 72, like Jesuit order. The debut of Luke Cage was in 72. June is 72. And he died on the 34th anniversary of Huey P. Newton's passing. Both the words murder and black equal 34. And from his birthday, Mr. Jackson's birthday. By the way, the surname Jackson equals 44, which I nearly skipped. Jackson is 44. That is, his name is Nathan Lewis Jackson. So Jackson's dead at 44. And you see how it's also 116, like Ketanji Brown Jackson's the 116th Supreme Court Justice. Go on and on and on. But for the record, African Americans 116. So is Barack Hussein Obama. Name's also 64, like the Civil Rights Act in 64. If you're new here, these ciphers are very simple. They're the alphabetic order, forwards and backwards. And forwards and backwards with numerology. But the 262nd day since his birthday, he dies. And also, from when the show concluded, Luke Cage, June 22nd, 2018, from that day to his death, August 22nd, exactly 62 months. And notice where the 62 and the 262 come together in Gematria. Faustian bargain equals 62 and 262. 262nd day of his age, exactly 62 months after the last episode. And the word sacrifice is also 62. See how sacrifice is 46 and the word Torah is 62? Genesis begins the Torah. Genesis 46 begins with a sacrifice. Those really are the main points in this video. And again, thank you to everyone who shares this work. We've been reporting on this for 10 years. The world of entertainment, the ritualistic deaths, the same number patterns where they tie in with history, the Bible, and again, the language and the history of the Catholic Church and the Jesuits, this system forward since the 16th century. So, and don't forget Huey P. Newton of the Black Panther Party, all of his original meetings in Catholic churches. So, Marvel also has that Gematria 71, just like Catholic. And for the record, African American. And again, they're the crafters of the language. Like, we were saying Ketanji Brown Jackson's the 116th Supreme Court Justice. Look at her name, Ketanji Brown Jackson, 71 as well. Anyway, go back and look into the movie about Nat Turner. They coded 71 into the title of that film. They said it only made $7.1 million its opening weekend. Let's see, Nat Turner film. 7.1 million opening week. The Birth of a Nation fizzles at box office. New York Times, 7.1 million. And let's see, The Birth of a Nation. Oh yeah, that's got the 94 like Roman Catholic Church and like 274 like Jesus Hominum Salvator and 86 like Jesuits, but just Birth of a Nation alone is 71. If you just drop the. So. Yeah, R.I.P. to Nathan Lewis Jackson. And again, thank you to everyone who does help get out the word so they can see through what's going on in this world of show business. Everything by a code. Till next time.